Do you know the love language of your spouse, your daughter, your son? Why is it important to know the love language of your loved ones, your friends? Tip number one, it is important to know the love language of your partner so that it will be easier for you to show your love to him or her. Why is that so? Because if his language of love is number one and you keep on giving him number five, he will never realize that you are actually giving him that love, that language of love, because that is not his language of love. So it is imperative to know what is the love language of your partners in life. 5 love languages. Allow me to enumerate to you. Number 1 is affirmation. Number 2 is touch. Of course, I am a clingy person. Number 3 is service. Number 4 is gifts. Oh, I love unsolicited gifts. And number 5 is the most important of all, time or presence. The first gift is affirmation. It is the power of affirmation which is beyond all other powers existing in the world. Why? It is very important to let her know that you love her. It is very important that you always remind us that you love us. Oftentimes, we ladies would ask, "Han, do you love me?" I hope you will not get annoyed or irritated because of our kakulitan, because it's our nature. We want to hear as often as you can saying I love yous to us. At the back of our neck, at our ears, hugging us and saying, I love you, sweetheart. I love you, darling. Oh, what nice words to hear. Next is touch. It is the first language and the last. And it will always tell the truth. Why? Because you cannot hold hands when you are angry with each other or you have differences. You cannot embrace or you cannot cling to him if you are irritated. Yes. As for me, I am a clingy person and I love holding hands while swaying, or I love that abrasiete. I would love my husband if he would let me feel that he loves me. And how is that? By holding my hands. Of course, saying I love you is the best. But since I am a clingy person, just a kiss is okay with me. That is number 2, touch. Number 3 is service, of course. When we get married, service lasts long. To serve a loved one is a lifelong task. The love language of my husband is service. He loves to serve us. And it is one of the traits that I love in him. Next is gifts. You can give without loving, but you can never love without giving. It's natural for us to receive. It's natural for us to liking it when we receive unsolicited gifts, because that is one of the differences between a man and a woman. We feel that a gift that we receive is part of the giver. So medyo we have some sort of sentimental value on, especially on unsolicited gifts, whereas the male, they feel like yes, they appreciate, but the gifts are just objects. So those are two different things between a man and a woman. We we ladies, we feel that we are loved if we are given unsolicited gifts, because our first and foremost is that he will never give us this special gift if he doesn't love us. So for us, it is part of the giver. The gift is part of the giver. It is an emotional thing. So that is number four. I remember my apo, Macy, when she was small, she would always ask Lola, "Do you have a surprise?" That means she's a gift person when she was small. Now, I don't think she's still a gift person. Or maybe the fifth and the last one is time or presence. The best use of life is love. The best expression of love is time. And the best time to love is now. Because tomorrow is no guarantee. So if you are together at this very moment, please focus on your partner, on your loved one. Remove the cell phones. Put that inside your bag and focus on what he or she is saying. Communicate. Feel each other's presence. Focus on the moment. That is why it's called the present, because tomorrow is no guarantee. Always remember that your time together and your presence with your loved ones is one of the best things that you can give your partners, your spouse, your loved ones. The five languages of love are not here for nothing. They are here for us to express that love wholeheartedly with our loved ones. Remember, time is short. We only live once, and our existence is too short. So let us give all the love that we can give to our loved ones, so that when our time is up, then they will surely miss us. God bless.